According to many biblical scholars, around 2,000 out of approximately 2,500 prophecies in the Bible are considered to be fulfilled today, with a large portion of these prophecies relating to the life and ministry of Jesus Christ. The number of last days prophecies being fulfilled are causing these numbers to skyrocket, and it's everywhere you look. Let's dive into this. But first, like, subscribe, comment, and share. Don't forget to hit your all notifications bell, and please donate if you can. The blood moon lunar eclipse, expected March 13th and 14th, line up perfectly with Israel's Purim holiday, a holiday that celebrates the deliverance of the Jewish people by a woman named Esther. A blood moon is often seen as a bad omen for the people of Israel, but this one will sit primarily right over the United States of America. A blood moon has been a reoccurring ominous warning, and it eventually leads us to the one in the sixth seal, a seal that is marked by the blood of martyrs and judgment. Is America getting into something with Israel that might require an Esther to come forward? Perhaps, but that is not all. Biblical signs are appearing ahead of the blood moon.
Connected to the story of Exodus. Now, it depends when you are connecting the story chronologically. In my book, Messiah Code, I assume that the story of Exodus did happen in the 18th dynasty of Egypt, which is in conjunction with the story of Santorini, with the eruption of the volcano, which means we can connect both events together if we decide that chronologically the story of Exodus happened then. Now, we have a record from the same prince of the 18th dynasty, the first one, Ahmose. We call this record, this is an historical record.
Who could be Moses.
Who could be Moses, according to my theory. And in his time, is telling us that there is an unconditional weather that actually put Egypt in a turmoil. We speak about darkness, we speak about heavy rains, flooding everywhere, corpses are flooding everywhere in Egypt, and that he had to restore all the temples and the statue, everything was falling. It's a destruction of Egypt. Now, this record is well known by the Egyptologists by the name of the Tempest Stela, okay, speaking about this unconditional weather. And so interesting to see that, if I can say that the story of the Exodus, the eruption of Santorini, what we believe that also caused maybe some of the plague, and eventually, okay, the opening on the sea could be explained back then by a huge tsunami, okay, that came even to the shore of Egypt and the whole Middle East.
I want to assure everyone who's now listening to us, President Trump and I are working in full cooperation and coordination between us. We have a common strategy, and we can't always share the details of this strategy with the public, including when the gates of hell will be opened, as they surely will if all our hostages are not released until the last one of them.
Let his people go.
Then there are the biblical signs that will come in 1 month after the blood moon at Passover, April 12th through 20th. First, the temple planners insist that the red heifer ceremony take place around this time. Passover is celebrated as both a deliverance of the Jews by Moses and the crucifixion of Christ. Still, there are 3 blood signs inside of a month: the blood moon, the red heifer, and the blood of Jesus. Not just any kind of blood, the kind which concerns sacrifice. In order to build the temple, an agreement must be made in the near future to restore and build Jerusalem. World War III can't start without the existence of this structure. No. Instead, we're looking at the Ezekiel 38 war just beyond the horizon. The kind of war that would require rebuilding and restoring of Jerusalem after the fact. In the meantime, Trump's approach to Gaza sends the message that the days of Abbas's grandstanding choruses of no's are outdated and irrelevant. For years, Abbas has refused any attempts for a peace deal and broken the trust of his neighbors with repeated violence. Perhaps he thought this would last forever, but now he has to face the possibility of losing his foothold completely and walking away with nothing. The possibility that he may not want a deal, but that doesn't mean someone else won't. Competition breeds swift action. Also, the focus is shifting to a broader view than just the plight of the Palestinians. It is about the safety of everyone concerned. The kind of action probably needed to unify the world into a push for a two-state solution. Biblical pastimes are repeating, like in the days of Noah, Moses, Esther, and Jesus. What could all of these signs be leading up to? Time will tell, so keep your eyes open. The future is now. That's all I have for today, folks. God bless you all, and I'll talk to you soon.